Well, tonight's the night I'm gonna finally record something scripted again. It's been a while since I've done an epic gamer review, so I figured for my return I'd cover a modern day masterpiece. So let's just keep this intro short, and let's just get into it. Nintendo's take on the Skyrim formula was absolutely breathtaking. It's wild how Nintendo didn't consider doing this sooner, especially since there hasn't really been a good Zelda game since the GameCube. I mean, I did hear A Link Between Worlds was amazing, but to be honest, I don't really consider the 2D games Zelda games. One of the many highlights of Breath of the Wild for me is definitely the combat. It has the fast-paced nature of Doom mixed with the complexity of Devil May Cry. You can also dodge like in Dark Souls. While some may not like the durability system, I'd like to remind you that this has always been a feature in the Legend of Zelda titles, so it really isn't anything new. I mean, sticks break in Ocarina of Time, so yeah, clearly not all of you are true Zelda fans if that's your issue with this game. In between fighting the many different enemy types that Breath of the Wild has to offer, you'll often find yourself exploring Hyrule. You know, it's nice to just stop what you're doing, just to stand around and take in the beautiful environment. Sometimes I'll just take a deep breath and think to myself, it's wild how many people don't like this game. The dungeons of Zelda's past were big, yes, but also quite limited. Most titles had a maximum of 9 dungeons, some even had less. While Breath of the Wild, on the other hand, has over 100 shrines. Said shrines thankfully abandoned the keys that were used to open doors in the previous Zelda titles. And that was a smart decision. As we know, having keys to open doors makes the game linear, which is obviously bad design for an open world game. This is also by far the hardest I've been playing a Zelda game. This game is pretty hard, especially when compared to the older Zelda titles. Thankfully, said hard difficulty feels like a natural progression. Speaking of natural progression, you can tell the estrogen given to Link somewhere between Twilight Princess and Skyward Sword has finally paid off. Like, holy fuck, I thought Link was hot before, but that Gerudo outfit is doing him some damn favors. Making Link a submissive femboy was what the series needed. Long gone are the days of Link being shipped with every female in the series. Now he watches Ganondorf use the Triforce of Power to fulfill Zelda's wisdom, and Link just has the courage to sit there and watch it all happen. Now that is what Zelda is truly about. Now if I were to put this in some sort of Zelda tier list, it would definitely go in S tier. It would for sure go above the glorified DLC known as Tears of the Kingdom. Like, come on, this game shouldn't be praised. Breath of the Wild is absolutely flawless. When I think about Tears of the Kingdom, it just makes me take a deep breath and sigh. Like, it's wild how bad Tears of the Kingdom is. It just makes me want to shed some tears. Of the kingdom.